So hey guys, I hope you liked the intro video. So what I'm doing, my first video ideas, like as I said on the previous video, this is only like shout out to the friends who want to see my sports jersey collections. As I said, I have 120, I believe. You can count it, guys. Like I will show you all of them except one, which I will get to, and I'll tell you the reason behind it, which is kind of weird, the reason behind it. But yeah, so this is going to be, it's going to be 3 parts. The first part will be these behind, guys, which are my American football and basketball jerseys, plus like sports stuff, like hoodies, hats, stuff like that, even some gloves. And that will be the first part. Then the second part, which I've done already, so it's kind of weird me filming it this way, so I already know what's going to happen. It's a sports jersey collection. There will be two parts in that. You're probably thinking, why is it two parts? Because I didn't realize how long that video would take. So my phone started at 50%, and then it basically died to 7%. And halfway through, like the video / stream, I don't like. It's not a stream because I'm not doing this live, but I'm not good at editing, so I'm just kind of press the record button and free for all it, and then hope for the best. And yeah, my phone was running on 7%, so I tried checking halfway through just to be like, I didn't want to lose it all because I was going to stop it or like, but no, what happened was I stopped the recording and there was another part of it. So hopefully you'll like that. Like I go into details, so I'll basically do the same as I do in this one, but football jerseys, plus what my goal is, because yes, I've got like over 100. However, I like collecting them. And yeah, I will be buying some more. Like, already ordered 5 more. 5 more, yes, I believe. Actually, sorry, 4 more. I've ordered 4 jerseys already. And I will explain them in these videos, which 4. And then when they arrive, I'll do another video. And then I'll want to do this like a monthly series where I show off my new purchases. So yeah. But yeah, as I said to you guys, I've got so many jerseys. I'm a massive sports fan. Like when I was younger, I loved it. Because I was born in Latvia, guys. So my first first sports jersey was a basketball jersey for my favorite hometown team, and I just loved them. Like just walking around them and like wearing them. So I wanted to buy, and I was following them, and I've always wanted them, but they've always been like £80 or £100. So I was like, I didn't want to buy them so for that much. So then my dad was starting to buy like fake clothes, like, you know, like fake Gucci, you know, fake Stone Islands, which I'm not a fan of. However, what I was a fan of was my sports collections. And yeah, and I got into them. Like I used to play like 5-a-side or like just play football in general. And like wearing sports jerseys when I go to the gym or just in general around the house. So when it started, or even, you know, like when a football team is like you're watching a game and you just put on a shirt and you just watch it. So that's why it all started. But then like how it's going now is because I've got so many, I don't want to like stop or like get rid of them. I appreciate how many I've got now, and I want to grow the collection, guys. Like, for me, most of them are 1 jersey per team, except if there's like a special occasion or reasons behind it, which I'll have explained for the football shirts, and I will explain for basketball shirts, because I've got 2, which I will explain. But yes, so hopefully you enjoy it. So let's get into it, guys. So what I want to start with is going to be basketball jerseys. It's NBA, 30 NBA teams, and yeah, I will show you the jersey, like what I like about it and the play behind it and like a bit history of it. So the first jersey is the best way to start on it is, in my opinion, it is the Denver Nuggets. As you can see, this with a mountain, which represents Denver. And the number 15, if you guys know basketball, it's Nikola Jokic. And the reason why we're starting with this one, no, Denver Nuggets is not my favorite team. However, Nikola Jokic is the two-time MVP. Plus, this was one of the last jerseys to dry when I was washing them. Yeah, I started my jersey collection like 4 years ago. So, and I wanted like to buy a couple of NBA jerseys, but then I was like, I want one of team. I don't like buying like a jersey every year, so that's why it's also so many different teams. So yeah. Then the one after is actually my first retro jersey, and it's an Orlando Magic with number 32 in the back. So, and it's big man Shaquille O'Neal. As that again, a retro jersey which actually looks quite nice. Like, Orlando Magic hasn't been the best team. Like, as I said, the best player has been a lot like Shaquille O'Neal, and they've been near the bottom, but now they've got like a young core as well, so hopefully they will do well. But it's a like nice color jersey. Like, it just gives the retro vibe. Like, they still kind of use the quick similar format, which I just like it. And yeah, it's up there. Then the team after is New Orleans Pelicans. For me, I've never been a fan of New Orleans Pelicans, I'll be honest. But because, I don't know, they're a small market team. Like, yeah, it's a weird team to like. Like, I do feel bad because the player in the back is I've got Anthony Davis, who does now play for the Lakers and who basically wanted out because it's a small market team, and now they got Zion, who didn't actually want to go, and like he's a superstar, and like who doesn't like want to play. But like, luckily Pelicans are being good right now, so hopefully we'll stay. But I think I'll grow. Like, I love the play, like the team right now as well. So I'm getting to like them more. Like, when I first started, like, I wasn't just watching certain games, so, or like I was watching Chris Move. Shout out to Chris Move as well, and Kenny Beecham, Kenny too, if you like watching like NBA recaps. If you don't want to like, if you don't know that much about it, just watch Kenny Beecham. He explains like quite a lot, and like if you might be like, oh, which team, or like what's happening, or like, just watch him, in my opinion. Or like, if you want to watch highlights, Chris Move, or there's another company that does like 10-minute highlights of each game. So, which I watch because, yeah, like, there's so many games, like, they have 82 games. Like, tonight, there might be like 8 or 9 games on, and you have no chance of watching them. Plus, I live in England and they play in America. So, the first game tips off at 12, and the last game tips off at 3. So, there could be like basketball till 5, 6 a.m. And I'm like, that's not for me, guys. It's too late. Then my next jersey is an Indiana Pacer one with Paul George in the back. Yeah, it's a cool looking jersey. PG-13. He's prime days. Like, again, he wasn't at the team when I bought this jersey, but like, I remember watching him in this jersey, and he was like prime player. So it's a cool jersey. And yeah, now Indiana's doing that better than they should be this year. So yeah, shout out to them. Sort of Tyrese Halliburton, good player. Then my next jersey is one of the saddest teams to be a fan of. They've not been in the playoffs, if I'm correct, 16 years. Hopefully this year they'll break it, because they are like a third team. With shout out to De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis for wrecking it. So yeah, shout out to them. Fox is one of my favorite players, actually. Like, he's got the pace. Like, he's getting better now. Like, he had a good season, then he was on the downfall, but now he's back. She should have been an all-star. But yeah, all-star voting is kind of rigged for you, in my opinion. Like, it's always the best teams, and it's the franchise with the most players. Like, Warriors are not doing so well, but they had like 3 players. And as I said, Pelicans are doing good. Or Denver Nuggets, best team in the league right now. Only Nikola Jokic, but they've got like Jamal Murray and Kevin Porter Jr. So all-star is great. However, my players from Sacramento Kings is another number 15 is DeMarcus Cousins, Boogie Cousins. He's not that good now. Like, he's getting old, but he used to be such a good player for the Kings. Like, his temper let him down, and then he got an Achilles injury playing for the Warriors, and then he's been like off injuries. Underrated player in my opinion, but shout out to him. Then my next jersey is a Toronto Raptors jersey, number 10, DeMar DeRozan. he used to be, when I got this jersey, he was my favourite player with Kyle Lowry. It was just a team, like, they were good, but they had LeBron, like prime LeBron James, in that time conference, so they couldn't get far. But then they traded actually DeMar away, and they got a title because they got Kawhi Leonard. And yeah, now they're a bit average again. But yeah, DeMar DeRozan, he was a career athlete as well. When I played 2K, I played with Raptors, and DeMar just went off in one of the games, and I was like, yeah, I need to have this guy. Like he scored a 60 piece with DeMar, so I was like, yep, this guy is legitimately so good. Then the next is the Brooklyn Nets. And you're probably thinking, oh, it might be Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. No, as I said, this is why it's the good part, like, of buying, like, collecting jerseys some years, but then it's also not, you want them at the same time, because the player is still good, but it's just D'Angelo Russell. Like, he's a good player, don't get me wrong, like, he's like a good player on like the Timberwolves right now, but he's not like the star player where like, oh my goodness, he's like, you would have his years. But at this time, the Brooklyn Nets were not good when I bought these. And now they've got KD and Kyrie. But however, when I'm making this video, Kyrie Irving has been traded to the Dallas Mavericks. And that should be a good team up. But yeah, Brooklyn Nets, they had like Kyrie, they had Kevin Durant, James Harden, and they flopped. And now they had Ben Simmons and Kyrie, and they flopped again. So it's another weird team. But yeah, D'Angelo Russell, good player. Ice and Eastman, love the celebration. One of my favourites, actually. And then this is where it comes. This is actually, shout out to Primark, I'm not going to lie. I bought this in Primark, guys. So, and yeah, this is a Lakers. Yes, this is, I don't know what this is actually. But it's a Lakers LeBron James jersey. I kind of just found it cool and that you could buy it. Like, it's not actually like, they've never wore this jersey, guys. So it's just like a Primark knockoff version for it. But it's a cool jersey. Like, I'm not a fan of LeBron. Like, he's never been my favorite, but I appreciate greatness. Like, when I was younger, I didn't like LeBron singing all the NBA finals. But now, as he gets older and people, like, you don't see him in the playoffs, like, you just appreciate him more, if that makes sense. Like, when LeBron was in the playoffs, did I want to see him there? Sort of, yes. But you didn't. But now when he's not there, you like, yeah, damn. I want to see LeBron in postseason because sooner will be over. Like, when LeBron went down last year with an injury, I was like, I hope it's not a long one. But yeah. Yeah, it's like, I've had that with so many things. Like, I don't like certain teams dominant, but also when they're done, then I'm like, I miss them, if that makes sense. Next jersey is Miami Heat one of the popular ones, and the player in the back is again a retro player. It's Dwayne Wade, like one of the Heat's best players. Shout out to him. And yeah, Miami a good team. Jimmy Butler, I love the guy. I do later on sneak peek there will be a Jimmy Butler jersey, but for a different team. If you can guess which team. Good job. You get a Snickers bar if you get it. Comment below if you actually got it, because you might skip it and then be like, oh, it's this team. But if you are right, good job. I'm proud of you. But yeah, it's a Dwayne Wade jersey. It's a good jersey. He's a good player. There's so many jerseys like the Heat. Do you know the Vice City one, the beachy one, like where it's sort of similar to Space Jam 2 jerseys? I love them. That's the one jersey I do want to get, and especially when they're in the finals. And I wanted Tyler Hero in the back because I love Hero. Plus, I like the song Friday Jack Harlow by Tyler Hero. So, yeah, shout out to Miami Heat. The jersey after is, I'm not gonna lie, guys, one of my least favorite jerseys. It's of my basketball jerseys. It's not my least favorite, but is my second least favorite, and it's the Phoenix Suns. I just don't like it, guys. Like, there's just something about it I don't like. I don't know what, guys, but the name on the back is Devin Booker. Shout out to D-Book, dropping 70 and points when he was like still, and then what they did in the play-in, and now they're a good team. I think they're another team I just don't really like because of their jerseys. Like I never wanted like right now when like Phoenix had this good year. Like yes, they weren't a good team. They were playing good basketball. I just didn't want them to win. Like when they made the final, I was cheering for Milwaukee that year, and now it's just yeah. Every series for some reason I just don't seem to like Phoenix. I don't know why. Like as I said, I love Devin Booker. I love Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, the players, just the team. But I've got nothing against the team. Then the jersey after is Memphis Grizzlies. A lovely jersey again, and the person on the back is Gasol, Marc Gasol, one of like the team's legends. I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. He hasn't been put in the Hall of Fame or jersey retirement, but if they should do, like he's a good player. Plus, shout out to Ja Morant right now. They've got good roster. However, I'm not going to say this is a controversial opinion. They will not win a championship with this roster. A lot of people say they will, but I'm saying no. Also, what I like, if you look at it quite close, there's a ball on the back of their shirt with like 2 grizzly hands on it, which I rate a lot because it's like a hidden feature which you wouldn't know. So, yeah, it's cool. Then, my next jersey is my least favourite one, guys. I just don't like the colour, guys. Like, it just looks weird. Like, yeah, you just look weird. I'm sorry, but it's the Charlotte Hornets. And it's okay. They've got the Nike logo on it, but it's not like it's Air Jordan logo. Which, if you didn't know, Michael Jordan is a owner of the Charlotte Hornets. And the person on the back is Kemba Walker. He was a good player, rated him in Charlotte. Now they've got LaMelo Ball, which another gem. But yeah, they've always been a mediocre team. Either they make the 7th, 8th seed or they're playing right now. They just seem like, I think in my opinion, they just need to be like not the best for some years and then get the good draft picks and then rebuild, because they do have a young core to build. Like they've got LaMelo Ball to build around, so it's not like, oh, we don't have anyone to build around. You got LaMelo Ball. So yeah, another jersey I like. I don't like. So let's move it past. This jersey it's a retro for me. Like it feels like a retro jersey. I know, like me moving around that, it's like another. It feels quite heavy. Like it actually feels quite heavy. Like, and it's a Detroit Piston ones, the Motor City team who used to have good players. Now they're again a young team, like on a rebuild with a quite exciting prospect like Cade Cunningham, Killian Hayes, who hopefully will do well. But again, having youngsters on a team who keep losing right now is not ideal. Like you want like a vet, and you want to see them win more games. But yeah, I just don't know. Like right now, the league is quite competitive, so it's quite hard. Like them building the winning mentality. But yeah, the guy on the back is Mr. I rebound everything. Drummond, good player, like a center. Again, now he's getting old, but still does the rebounds. So as you can see, like a lot of you young fans wouldn't recognize the player or be like, why did you get this jersey? He's trash. But when I was watching it, he was like the league. Like it's weird how much the league changes. Like some of these players, like looking back and I'm like some of them are out for the league. But when I was watching them, like they were all stars. Like Drummond was winning the most rebounds per game award. So Defensive Player of the Year awards, like he was in the conversation of. And then like guys, if the next jersey is Minnesota Timberwolves, one of the jerseys I like. I like this jersey. And the number is 23. And you're like, why is this important? Why are you telling us this is number 23? And this is Jimmy's Butler jersey, guys. So shout out to everyone who got it right. Yeah, you got it right, but then you got it wrong. I'm sorry, mate. Better luck next time. I will be more of these trivias if you like it, guys. But yeah, it's a Jimmy Butler jersey. with Minnesota Timberwolves. He only played there for a year. He had a fallout, but Jimmy Butler's just the GOAT. Like, he was the number 30th pick in the draft, I believe. Yes, he was number 30, I believe, or number 60. It's one of them. Correct. Like, this is my basketball knowledge actually lacking. I need to sort this out. Like, Carlos, if you're giving facts, give good facts. Also, yeah. GOAT, one of the best players. Like, him in the playoffs was different. Like, that year when the Heat made the finals, just Jimmy was different kind. Like, he hit me differently. Like, when he was playing against that Laker dominant team where everyone's like, yeah, Lakers in fault. But Jimmy, like, single-handedly were like, nope, I'm taking this. Like, I knew deep down, I knew the series was over, but he made me watch the series. Like, he made me stay up at the night, like, watch it. And he put on a show, like, even some pictures after them games, you were like, you felt sorry for the man. Like, man deserved it. Like, he's one of the most underrated players in the league as well, in my opinion. Like, everyone seems to hate him. Like, his locker room attitude isn't the best. However, he's quite good. Like, he's a player, like, he just does everything right now. And shout out to Jimmy. Hopefully he'll keep up. His fitness will be good and plays well. And then later on, chase that ring, man. Chase the ring. Like, it goes today. Chase the ring. Then the next team is the Dallas Mavericks. Again, another special player in this. Like, some of these players are hard. Like, I like this player, but then also like Luka Doncic, and like as I said to you guys, I was Latvian, so Kristaps Porzingis, ex-Latvian, he like a Latvian player, used to play for this team. So it's always been, I've been wanting to get more jerseys. So, but the player I've still got is Dirk Nowitzki, and yeah, I'm happy with the guy on it. So of course, sometimes I do want to get more, but at the moment, not right now. Like, there's other jerseys to get. Like, when this maybe gets worn out, then yes, I will change to Luka Doncic and stuff like that. But right now, yeah, Dallas Mavericks. I almost call them the Cowboys, which is an NFL team. And yeah, good player. Won an MVP, won the title as well. Dallas Mavericks versus Heat. Fun story, actually, was in 2004 or 2006, was one of the most controversial NBA finals. But people have different views on it. Like, people are saying the refs were buying it, like, because Miami was a new basketball team and a big market team. You wanted to see win titles, which bring attractions. And D-Wade was a young player, and they just called the fouls, or people were actually saying it's a foul. So it's a weird one, guys. It's a weird one, in my opinion. Like, you can see it from both sides, but yeah, that's up to you to decide on. There's so many videos about it, so yeah. Then the next jersey is the LA Clippers. Actually, I like this jersey. It feels soft. Yes, it's kind of weird saying, you guys. I'm quite cringy saying it's a soft jersey. But yeah, it's a soft jersey. The Clippers, I like the logo on it. And the person on the back is Blake Griffin. He, again, another player who's like a role player, like 6th, 7th man on the team. Plays for the Nets. But when he was, like, man was so good. Like, he was so athletic. Like, he jumped over a car, guys, if you didn't know this. Yeah, if you didn't know, he jumped over a car. It was in a slam dunk contest, of course, not during a game. Yeah, slam dunk contest, type it in. Blake Griffin jumping over a car. Amazing. There's so many good slam dunk contests. My favorite one is 2008 or 2007, where, like, Dwight Howard dressed up as a Superman, and a guy blew up a candle while dunking. So yeah, shout out to watch them. Like, I still watch them and they just make me crazy. But yeah, Blake Griffin, number 32 as well. Another weird number to people use. Like, I don't see that many numbers, so many, like, quite low. So plus, yeah, he's a good player. Again, he got hit with injuries, which made him not ruin. Then the next jersey is, oh, these will be falling so much soon, guys. The next is the Utah Jazz. I got weird mixed about this. Like, sort of like, I don't like the main color of the jersey, but you know, like these yellow parts, I love about it. And I love the logo. about it. And yeah, number 45, it's Spider, Donovan Mitchell. What a player he was. Like, I always fell in love with him. Like, it was him and Rudy Gobert. It's a shame they didn't have the chemistry and they weren't a playoff team. But yeah, they weren't just a playoff team. They were a good regular season team, plus they didn't have the chemistry like to deal with them. Now Donovan Mitchell plays in Cleveland. It is one of the best, probably, free agents of the signing of the season this year. Dropped 60 piece, was it? Oh my goodness, what piece did he? 60 piece, I think. Please tell me, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. It could be 60 or 70 again. My basketball knowledge needs to get better, guys. Like, I want to get like more facts and like talk about more about it. Yeah, but he's a good player. Quite still young. Will promising future. The next one is one of my favorite jerseys again up there with one of my favorite players. Like in his prime, he's so good to watch. He was so good to watch. It's Russell Westbrook. Yes, Westbrook, not Westbrook. Right now he plays in LA. He's adapting to a 6-man role, but it's still like the man averaged a double 2 years in a row, guys. Like, you don't see this. This was done first time in 55 years. And no one still does it. And people are like, oh, Russell Westbrook is just takes the shots. No, he's a good player. He carried the team. Like, yes, if the team was losing, I understood, but they were a playoff team. He made them a playoff team. He had no stars on that team, guys. Now, yes, and now the hate he gets, it's awful. Like, he was telling us like that his family can't watch the games because of all the hate that he gets and his family gets. Like, and they don't go to games. Like, how do you not want your loved ones to go to a game? Like, if I was a basketball player and I would want my parents at every game, or like my girlfriend, or like my kids at every game, and now like you can't go, like, and it's just wrong, guys. Like, don't hate on a player. Like, yes, of course, if he's not doing well, of course, have your opinion, but don't like call him names or like boo him all the time, or like, do you know what I mean? Just don't. Like, there's no reason behind it. Like, they're human too. Like, it's their job. Imagine if you were doing your day-to-day life and like one of the, I don't know, if you work in like customer service or retail or whatever, you had like emails or people going to you like, oh, you're awful, blah, 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 like, blah, blah, blah. Like, you would hate it. And it's human nature. Like, why would you want someone to do that to you? No. So don't hate on people. Like, of course, I'm not saying don't be angry or like, but just don't be like, just don't like comment about his family, man's family. Like appreciate who he is. Like right now, like people, you were loving him, and now, yeah. Sorry about this rant, guys. My next jersey is one of the most decorated teams in NBA, with one of the best young cores now. So shout out to Jason Tatum. I actually loved him before, like, he became this good, and I was gonna get his jersey, but then I kind of went for a better guy, which I sort of regret I sort of done, because like when I was like watching, and he's still kind of up there, but it's Kyrie Irving from the Boston Celtics. This was one of my first basketball jerseys I got, because when I live in the UK, as I told you, maybe you didn't know this, I think this is the third or fourth time I mentioned this in this video, but the NBA used to do NBA London games, and the first ever NBA game I was going to go to was the Boston Celtics versus the Philadelphia 76ers in London, and I wanted a jersey, and I just started working, so I literally ordered this jersey before that game, but then we got scammed with our tickets because they sold out, and we tried to buy from retailers, and yeah, the retailers never got us the tickets, and yeah, so we didn't end up going to the game. However, there is good news. I did go to a game the year after, so yeah, I did end up going to the game. Right now there's Paris games, which I want to go, but it's Paris, and it's hard to get tickets because, yeah, Paris. However, guys, yeah, it's a lovely jersey, the green. However, guys, what I've just actually noticed, and I'll notice it with you guys, if you look on the back of this jersey right now, if you can see, there's a basketball here. And in the basketball, there's a number 17 in there. And it represents how many titles the Celtics have won, which I didn't know this. If you didn't know, Bill Russell has got the most titles with 11, which, yeah, one in each ring, and then wherever he wants to have the 11th. So, yeah, man's crazy. Then the jersey after is the San Antonio Spurs one. And guys, this was one of the hardest jerseys to pick a player behind it, because like there was Tony Parker, there was Tim Duncan, there was Manu Ginobili, one of my favorite players, like when I was playing like 2K, because the Spurs were good, so I used to pick the Spurs, and Ginobili just used to score so many points, and I was like, I need to pick him. However, it's none of them, guys, and you're like, what? Who is the player you chose? And yeah, it is Davis Bertans. And you're like, who? And I'm like, Davis Bertans. And you're getting like, who? And so yeah, Davis Bertans is a Latvian player. So I had to pick a Latvian player. I wanted the jersey. I was going to buy two, but the Spurs jerseys were quite hard to get because they were quite popular. So they were quite popular, but there wasn't that many on the market as well. Like the players they had was like, plus a lot of them were shipping fees, which I don't want to pay shipping fees. That's just me. I'm sorry, guys. If you can buy a jersey with like out shipping fees. But yeah, this is the jersey I got. Fun story about Davis Bertans. He's actually, on one of his hands, he's actually got only 4 fingers. Because while he was doing like woodworks, his finger got chopped off, and then yeah, when he was younger, so he only's got 4 fingers on one of his fingers, like it's half chopped off. So that's a story. And then another story is my mum knows his parents. Like one of my mum's ex-boyfriend's husbands was friends. I used to play basketball with the father, so they actually know him. So my mum's actually met like Davis Bertans and his brother when they were like younger. So yeah, it's quite interesting story. But yeah, Davis Bertans. He plays for the Dallas Mavericks actually now. And yeah, he used to be in a 3-point shootout constant. His percentage was quite good, but now he's not been playing that much. Because yeah, his defense isn't good. Like his defense is awful. Like as a Latvian, as a fan I am, his defense is awful. Like yeah, you just can't defend. I'm sorry, mate. Then the next one is one of my favorite players in the league, from Portland Trailblazers. Plus, I love this jersey. This is not their main jersey as well, guys. It was one of their third kits, or like a retro, like a special jersey for that season. And it's the Portland Trailblazers with number 0, Damian Lillard, or Dame Dollar, as if you know him as a rapper. He's a rapper. He's got some good songs, like About That Time and Stunning on You, Run It Back. I would recommend to listen to him. Like he's like a lot of NBA players want to be rappers, but in my opinion, Dame's the best. But yeah, I just love the jersey, like the colouring and this line running through it. It just, my opinion, looks good. Plus the end of the franchise. Plus he's got good celebration where he goes Dame time, and I'm like, yes, this boy's good. A lot of people compare him to Stephen Curry, which is hard for me because I'm a Curry fan and I'm a late Dame fan. So yeah, he's top point guard in the league. Like, just a shame Portland can't build around him, which again is just a shameful. But yeah, it's a lovely jersey. Then we are going into my second ever basketball jersey, and it's a New York Knicks one. I love this jersey. Like this is my favorite one because yeah, how this collection actually sort of started. Well, yeah, sort of started. And it's a New York Knicks jersey, and you can't really tell it. Like and it's number 6, and it is Kristaps Porzingis, the unicorn. That's so called. And yeah, it was a birthday present from my mum because yeah, I literally started watching NBA like this. So I was an NBA fan before, but I wasn't because they were so late. But as soon as Kristaps Porzingis got in the league, I started watching, and I was watching every single New York Knicks game. Like, I didn't care if I had school the next day and 7 in the morning I had to wake up and the games were 3 a.m. I was watching it. I was there watching it, supporting Kristaps. And yeah, he was good in New York. With Melo, he was a star, but then he was having an all-star year. Then he got injured, and then he got traded to the Dallas Mavericks, which wasn't the best spell, but who knows what the reason was, because he had Luka Doncic there, so he wasn't the best there. He was injured. Like, yeah, just if he keeps healthy, he'll do well. And yeah, hopefully the best. Plus, I've seen him play live because Latvia played Great Britain in the World Cup qualifiers, and I went to see it live. If you want me to, I've only got pictures and some videos of it, so if you want me to like do a log about it, like, but I don't know, like, because I'm not there, I'm not speaking about it, like, I don't know how, like, from previous things to do it. So yeah, this is my Kristaps Porzingis jersey. Hope you like it, and yeah. And then goes to the team with 2 jerseys. And this is the thing, guys, I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to tell you this in the video, but one of these jerseys is real and one of these is fake. This is a Washington Wizard jersey with John Wall on the back, and yeah, a lovely player, point guard of the team, was very good, and then he got injured, and then yeah, he's not been the best since then. Oh, but still, amazing player. He, like, the reason why he's not so good anymore because he got like a leg injury, which a lot of things happen. Like, a lot of athletic guys get leg injury and then their availability loses, like, and they can't play as much anymore. Yeah, and the name is John Wall, and yeah, that's my first jersey, as you see. And then my second jersey is this one. Again, you can have a look. It's a Bradley Beal one. And you're thinking, why do you have 2 jerseys? Well, do you remember when I said I went to the NBA game in London? The 2 teams that I did go see was the New York Knicks, who had Kristaps, but he was injured, and the Washington Wizards. And the Wizards were a home team at that game. And yeah, I sort of wanted to buy like a real Washington Wizards jersey. And then they were doing quizzes outside the ground, and I entered the quiz. And at this point, my knowledge was on point. Like, I was following. I'm a sports nerd sometimes. Like, if I don't work, I'm watching sports. Like, yeah. Like, I'll be honest, like, I just go home and I've been watching football, Roma versus Sassuolo. Like, it's just in the background, guys. Like, I'm actually not gonna lie. Like, right now up there, it's Roma versus Crampello. Sorry, not Sassuolo. Yeah. So I do watch football, and yeah. But yeah, this is my other jersey. So yeah, comment below if jersey number 1, the John Wall, was the real one, or comment number 2 if Bradley Beal's was the real one. Yeah, please let me know. I'd like to hear it. As I say, actually, I'll be honest, I know which one it is. Quality-wise, they look same. However, I've realised what the difference is. It's the material. Like you touch the jerseys and you could tell which one's which. And it was so weird, like, because I never actually had them, like, next to each other. Like picked it up one after the other. But yeah, it feels weird. Like, even sort of looking at them now, it's weird because some parts of the real one look fake, and then some parts of the fake one look like, yeah, it just looks weird, guys. Then my next jersey is the Houston Rockets. Another team that you expected. Like, this is the reason why I don't see Memphis getting a ring, because you expected Houston to get a ring when they had Chris Paul and James Harden, but they couldn't beat the Warriors. I think they will be the second best team in the Western Conference behind another team. I don't know which one yet, but yeah, I just don't see the hype. But yeah, this is a Houston Rockets jersey with James Harden on the back of it. He used to be such a good player. He's hated as well because he used to get the fouls and then they changed the fouls and there's just a goal in the game. And yeah, he used to get hated a lot, which in my opinion was wrong because he was getting fouls, but then yeah. Houston Rockets never happened because they were a team that you live by a three and die by the three. You shoot your way out of it. Like, they had no other tactics. And yeah, Harden became like a good player. Plus, the Rockets were sort of my team because the first NBA I got, I can't remember which year it was, but I got drafted at the Houston Rockets, and I was playing the point guard, and I had James Harden as my shooting guard. So and I had Clint Capella, like a young Harden and like young Capella on the team, and we dominated, and we were like a decent team. So yeah, I loved that team. And James Harden, that's how I fell in love with. Plus his beard. But now, as we know, he's a strip club man. He likes parties, which, yeah, you spend your money how you want. Like, if that's what you enjoy, that's what you enjoy. Then, my next jersey is it's my Philadelphia 76er jersey. This is my second Philadelphia 76er jersey because the first one, so this is actually a funny and weird story because, so my first one was Ben Simmons, the blue one, and I liked it. However, somebody else wanted it and they bought it off me, and I was like, I didn't want to sell it, but I was like, they offered more than what it was, so I kind of made profit. I told them it was fake, so don't be like, oh, Carl, she bought a jersey for £15 and sold it for 40. No, I bought it for 15. I bought it for 15 days, so I sold it for 20 because he was a mate. I told him it was fake, and yeah, so everything he knew he was fake. And the only reason he actually offered to charge more because he was like, well, now you need to wait like another 2-3 weeks for it. So basically he was like, if you want, just cover your shipping, or like, that's the only reason behind it. That's why he bet 20. But it was a Ben Simmons jersey. Right now, we all know what Ben Simmons is. And the player I've got is Joel Embiid, which, yeah, he's a better player. He's an MVP candidate, one of the best centers in the league, and yeah, one of the best players in the league. But yeah, the reason why I picked Ben Simmons because Embiid was always injured. Plus, yeah, he was always injured when I was watching him at the start. So I never trusted the hype with him, but now I do. Like, he's, yeah, amazing. Philadelphia 76ers are fun to watch because of him. And yeah, I think I was the winner at the end. Plus, I love this jersey. It's like cream white and the logo's better. So, I don't know. I just love this jersey. It's like, but I never liked to white jersey. I never liked them because when I wear them, I like to eat and I don't want to get them messy. Like, as further on, when you watch the football ones, you will see some jerseys that got food marks and that they don't wash out, and I'm like crying over it. But yeah, this is my 76er jersey. Then we are coming to the end, guys, because as you see, the teams are getting better, the players are getting better. However, I kind of wanted it to do it this way, but then I realized I speak more about the my least favorite jerseys, and now when I'm going to the jerseys that I should speak more about, is I see how long it's been going for. This is the 45th minute, guys. So shout out to everyone who's watching it to this side, because I wouldn't be watching this, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, for me, but making for me, this is fun. Like, me speaking about these jerseys, even if there is like, if only the mates that I did this doing this for watch it, or like they watched half of it, I appreciate, like, as I said, I appreciate it to all of you guys who are watching it this far. And like, I actually enjoy doing this. Like, I thought I would just be a call and I'll be like, and I'll just stand here, bang, bang, next one. But I actually like speaking right now. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know why I felt anxious about doing it now before, but now literally when I'm doing it, I feel in the zone. Like, I feel comfortable. Like, I'm not thinking, oh, what to say. Oh, I don't know. Oh, would it be awkward? No, I feel quite confident about it. So, but this is anyway my Milwaukee Bucks jersey. 2 years ago, they won the title, I believe. Yes, 2 years ago. Last year was the Warriors, and the year before was Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, Milwaukee. And the player in the back is, if you could spell his name, A star for effort, because his name is Antetokounmpo. His name is hard to say. Like, if he wasn't so good, or like, so you hear his name a lot, I would still not be able to say his name, because I used to say it wrong. Giannis Antetokounmpo. You spelling that name is hard. Antetokounmpo. AKA the Greek Freak. The man's so massive, like as I said, and people are like, oh, why did you just say he's massive? Look at pictures when Giannis got drafted. Just look at pictures when he got drafted. He was this skinny, scrawny dude who you literally be like, why the hell is he in the league? Like, he looked like a 17, 18-year-old. Man hit the gym, like, his transformation, like, is crazy. And yeah, he was the 13th pick as well, guys, like, and now he's one of the best players, like, in the league. Like, if there was no Nikola Jokic or Embiid, he would have been a 4-time MVP in a row. Yeah. And the scary part is he can shoot threes now. Like, he's scary. Like he makes look everything like easy. And him being more threes is meaning he needs to be guarded more. He just pump fake and just dunk it. Man's game will be crazy. Like, man will be crazy. Hopefully he stays healthy, because he seems like one of these players who plays quite powerful and will do it for a couple of years, but then sooner he will get injured. So hopefully he won't get injured, but if he does, I'm pinning this. I'm sorry. I predicted this, but also I don't want to predict people's injuries. So yeah. Yeah. And my next jersey is a Golden State Warriors jersey. One of my favorite teams with my favorite player in the league, because he's my third favorite of all time after Kristaps and somebody else who I will speak to. Not next. The last jersey of my basketball jersey will be the player, because I left him for the best. Golden State, like, my generation's like greatest team of all time. My generation's Chicago Bulls. And the player on the back is, of course, Stephen Curry, like one of the Splash Bros. And yeah, just a great player, like, just iconic. Like, this is an iconic jersey for me. Like, seeing this jersey, like, it's iconic. Like, they're not doing so well this year, and it's kind of weird, but Curry's having an amazing season, so hopefully they will make some noise in the playoffs. Plus, the only proper series they have lost was the 3-1 blow to Cleveland, because when they lost to Toronto, they had Klay Thompson and KD both injured, and they barely lost it. So yeah, they're a playoff team. Well, I think, in my opinion, their goal is to make the playoffs, because it doesn't have to be the best team in this regular season. Like, mark my words, I think they will go on a massive run till the end of the season, and then in the playoffs they will be scary. It could be the last dance as well. In my opinion, this will be the last dance. I think Klay, Draymond, and Curry will not be playing on the same team next year. And yeah, also, you look at this jersey and it's quite small. Yes, because when I was buying this jersey, I actually bought one of the other ones, and it was the white jersey, and it had Klay Thompson on the back of it, because Klay Thompson dropped a big game, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna guide the hype, and I bought the jersey. But then Curry dropped dropping, and I was like, yeah, Curry's actually my favorite. And then you watch him, like, his moments and dribbles, and I'm like, damn, yeah, bro. I regretted it, and I don't know. I don't believe in like God or anything, but it was literally as soon as I literally put in the jersey in the washing, and the logo came off, and the number came off, and I was like, yes, I need another one. So I was like kind of happy, and I bought a Curry jersey, and I was trying to buy this by accident. And this was like a late one, and I bought it in the kids XL size. I didn't read it. I just saw the Warriors jersey. I saw there was an XL, and I ordered it. And when it arrived, I was like, well, this is a bit small. And then when I looked at the order, it was like, it said kids size, so that's why it's so small. But so my goal is to get another one, like a Curry, like Warriors jersey. Like, of course, it will have to be Curry, I think. And the one, it will be, you know, the golden one with the bay one, which hopefully will be my next one. And yeah, number 30, Curry, shout out. And then last 3 jerseys. The most iconic jerseys, in my opinion. Cleveland Cavaliers, number 23. Le GOAT, Le GM, Le everything. LeBron James. Yeah, amazing player. Like, I think I spoke to him about it earlier, but like, I've never been a fan of LeBron. But like, what he's done to Cleveland as a city, and all the records he's about to break, I think it should be soon. Actually, if it's not tonight, it might be tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday. But basically, if not this game, the next game he's doing it. And I don't know the games right now, like, but he's such a great player. Like, I appreciate his greatness. Like he's so good. Like, yeah, and yeah, the name back LeBron. Like, he went out there and he got his titles with Miami, and then and then when he came back with Cleveland, it was just great to see him there and win the title. Like, it just felt right. I was cheering for the Warriors that year, but yeah, he came back 3-1 as well. So he proved it that he's one of the greatest of all time. So I understand when people say he's the GOAT. For me, it's still MJ and Kobe and then LeBron, but that's just my opinion. And I know some will disagree, and some will say this is so controversial having even Kobe second. But yeah, this is mine. And it's a Cleveland jersey. I love the jersey as well. And then top 2. This is my GOAT. And it's the Chicago Bulls jersey. And it's the retro looks. Right now, I'm keep loving this jersey because as an NBA fan, I'll tell you a confession, guys. I still haven't watched The Last Dance. I'm on episode 3. I just don't know. For me, I've just not had the chance to watch it. And hopefully I will catch up on it. And like, holding this jersey right now is making me like watch it. And I'm filming this at 3 a.m. I'm filming this at 3 a.m. So, but I want to cringe watch it. But then the reason I'm filming this so late as well is because my parents have been away this weekend, so I'm filming it in my living room. And yeah, they come back tomorrow 1 o'clock. And yeah, my football jersey video took like an hour and 50 minutes to do. So yeah, I want to do it tonight just so tomorrow I can put it all back and it's not in a hurry. But yeah, this is my Chicago Bulls jersey. Jordan on back. The Bull is there. Iconic jersey. And yeah, just love it. Like, he's the GOAT, like, and yeah, like, yeah, my GOAT. 6 finals, never lost. That's what LeBron, because LeBron's been to so many finals and lost them, but MJ never lost. Shame he wasn't a good baseballer though. And yeah, this is my second ever basketball jersey. My most favorite one. Oh my god, this is actually like, I'm looking at it and it's like I will show you guys at the end of this video like how far I've come to buying sports jerseys, but this was my first ever, like, third ever sports jersey, because my first one was my home city team basketball jersey. This jersey, which is my ice hockey jersey, and this was like the most iconic one. Like, I will cherish this shirt forever. Like, the day something goes wrong with this shirt, I will literally cry. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, But it's the Los Angeles Lakers jersey with number 24, Kobe Bean Bryant, the Black Mamba. Shame he passed away. Like, yeah, that was a sad day. I cried that day. I wore this jersey that day as well, and I watched these highlights. Like he meant so much to me. Like, he made me get into basketball. Like, he made me like, yeah. I wanted to be a basketball player when I was younger because of Kobe, and I just, yeah. It's an iconic jersey. As you can see, it's a lot worn out, but yeah, purple and gold will always remember him. Like, he will be always the first player to come into the mind. Like, yeah, shame he's, like, when I started watching, he was a good player, but like, as I said, when I was younger, because the games were so late on, guys. Like, right now I complain to you about a 3 a.m. game, but when I was back in Latvia when I was younger, these games were 5 a.m. And in LA, guys, they were like 5 a.m. games, so I wish I was more like older when I could watch Kobe, because the last couple of years he was old, and you could see he was old, and he was getting injured a lot, so I didn't have the chance to appreciate him as much, but I still loved him. Like, yeah, shout out to Kobe, like, and all the people on the crash. Like, it was a tragic story. Like, as I said, he was a basketball player, but he was a family man as well. Like, he had a daughter, he's got like a wife, and he was literally enjoying retirement. Like, I remember watching an interview with him where he said like before, like, he would have never expected to enjoy retirement, and then like a year later he was like, it's the best thing that could happen, because he was loving spending time with his family. So yeah. But yeah, this is my jersey. And next one, guys, so these are my basketball jerseys, but I do want to make this into the same video. Like, I just don't want to go into details with like 3 different videos. So next I'm going to show you my American football jerseys, which I don't have that many of. Plus, I'm not going to lie, guys, one of them is missing, which I'm not happy, because I was going to question to you about it, and I was like, and it's my second favorite one. But it is my Kansas City Chiefs jersey with Patrick Mahomes on the back. They are playing in the Super Bowl next Sunday. So this time next Sunday, I'll be watching the Super Bowl, or it will be finishing, or whatever. But yeah, they're playing the Philadelphia Eagles, which I do have a jersey of, guys, because it's the last time this is the last time when they were in the finals. So yeah, this is my Philadelphia Eagles jersey. It's a weird, guys, because it just looks quite plain, the jerseys, like. Plus, yeah, they've got the logo on here, and then they've got the Super Bowl badge on it, and yeah, the name on the back is Nick Foles, who was their quarterback that year, and they won the title. Will they do it again, or will it be the Chiefs? In my opinion, I want the Chiefs to win it, and I hope it will be the Chiefs to do it. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. It's the first ever like black quarterback final as well, and Super Bowl, and it's the first ever brother to brother going, which Travis Kelce, the Kelce brothers, one Travis who plays at the Kansas City Chiefs, and I think it's Jason Kelce. I don't actually know his first name, because I just found out he had a brother, and I was watching the Philadelphia Eagles, and I was like, wait, that looks like Travis Kelce brother, and I was like, wait, it is. So yeah, this is my Philadelphia Eagles jersey. So then, I'm actually gonna leave this to the last. Then the one after is Baltimore Ravens jersey. Again, like you say, the Ravens now, but you don't have the logo on it. Like, it's a bit weird, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The American jerseys, like, you either like them or hate them. For me, there's mixed emotion about them, because I like American football. I like collecting football. Like, I like collecting jerseys. So yes, I want to get them, but some of them are hard, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of these, like, coming up, I was like, what team are you? Like, I look kind of this one. I looked at it. I was like, who the hell are you? But it's number 5, and I've got Joe Flacco on the back of it, and he was one of the thing is, I probably should never got the name of his back because I knew he won the Super Bowl and I knew the Ravens won the Super Bowl. So I thought, oh, he must be a good quarterback. Turns out he was only the backup. And they had good defense. But yeah, I didn't know this. Because when I wanted to start collecting jerseys, I didn't want to just get, like the Green Bay Packers, the New Orleans Saints, or like Dallas Cowboys, like jerseys like that. I wanted to start like, because then I knew I would get all the good teams, and then I wouldn't care about the small teams back then. But yeah, I was wrong. I should have got the good players because now they got Lamar Jackson, who was an MVP. And I wish I had his jersey right now, showing you guys. But now I've got Joe Flacco. He's a Super Bowl champion. And yeah, so many regrets. But yeah. Then, moving to the next. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry for laughing, but this is one of the biggest examples why I shouldn't just pick a bad team when, yeah. This is a Jacksonville Jaguars jersey, guys. And the quarterback, and the shirt I've got is Blake Bortles. I had to search him up who he was and how many plays because, yeah, he wasn't that good. He played a season for the team. He was dropped and now he's not even in the league. But, oh hey, we move on. But yeah, Jaguars, good team right now. Like, well, they're not being the best teams, but now they've got Trevor Lawrence as the quarterback, the person I want a jersey of. They made the wild card weekend, which, yeah, shout out to them. Shouldn't have done it, but the Tennessee Titans messed up. And yeah, Blake Bortles, and yeah, they always play in London, so I do want to go to a game and to an NFL. I've never seen a game live. Like for me, as I said, it's a rare occasion when you see them actually play like somewhere else. So hopefully this year, me and my mates want to go. So hopefully I will vlog an NFL game this year. Then my next one, I actually got this jersey because of a documentary, All or Nothing, Arizona Cardinals. And I bought this jersey and I was like, why did I buy this? Like, I never liked it. And then I started watching NFL and the jersey's Kyler Murray's. He was the #1 pick. And yeah, I love the player. I love Kyler Murray as a player. However, it's a shame that he cares more about Call of Duty than, yeah, the team. And they seem to mess it up in postseason, or like second part of the season. Still a lovely jersey. Very comfy. This is one of my main gym jerseys as well. So, yeah. Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals. Team's not doing so good now, but I like the player still. And then, my second to ever. Oh no, I've got more. Sorry guys, I've got 3 more. Wow, I'm so bad at this. Can you see I'm tired? Like, I'm sorry guys. It's 3:20 right now when I'm making this. So, leave it a like just for the dedication right now of this video being so long and me filming this at 3:20. So yeah, this is my favorite jersey. It's my second favorite team. I like the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. If you didn't guess, yeah, this New York Giants. Again, you can't really tell because they don't have the logo. The only thing you can tell it is it literally says NJ on the bottom. And yeah, no one knew. Ooh. But the player on the back is Odell Beckham Jr., one of the most flashiest players. This is the reason why I liked. He was actually he was the player that got me into NFL, like, because I watched his highlights and I loved it. So he's the main reason why I watch NFL right now. So yeah, shout out to OBJ. He won the Super Bowl as well, but for the Rams, but then he got injured, and now he was off here. So, but a flashy player with a good lifestyle, and yeah, my favorite player. I was so happy to see him like play well. It was a shame when he left the Giants, but yeah, a lovely jersey as well. As you can see, they are quite big as well. Like, this is an XL. Like, yes, I am quite big of a guy myself. Like, I'm not very skinny, but this like is way too big for me. But then I feel scared of getting a large just in case it does mess up. But yeah, lovely jersey. Number 13, Odell Beckham Jr., my favorite player. And then the next jersey, when I'm making this video, they are the current champions, not the defending ones because they had a bad year, but it is the LA Rams. And yeah, if I didn't know who this jersey was, and because I've worn it so many times, you have no idea telling it's an LA Rams jersey. Like, come on. Like, sort your out jerseys. Like, have a logo, guys. Just have a logo somewhere there or there. Don't just wear a jersey and expect people to know, like, and like we're around public and be like, oh yeah, he's a LA Ram fan, or like, yeah, just don't have a number. Just have more. Like, sorry about this being around, but it's a lovely jersey. Like, it looks good. It looks better on TV. I'm not gonna lie. When watching them in there, but yeah, the player on the back I've got is Jared Goff, who doesn't play for them. He made the Super Bowl with this team. So when I bought this jersey, like most of these, like because I wasn't much of a fan of NFL, so I was buying the teams who were playing in the Super Bowl. So yeah, that team made the Super Bowl, and I like Jared Goff at that point, the QB. Probably looking back at it, I should have bought like a Todd Gurley and Aaron Donald's jersey, but I still like it. It's one of my favorite jerseys, and yeah, but yeah, as I said, just make it like something. Just like let them know that it's the team. And yeah, like a football jersey, they have the logo, they have the name and everything. And then this is my last NFL jersey so far, and it is a New England Patriot jersey. Look, just have something like the badge on the shirt, like you know the badge. So like everyone, like yeah, this is my New England Patriot jersey, with the greatest player of American football on back of it, Tom Brady. He's announced his retirement, so GG on his career. However, I hope he's actually retiring because last year he retired and I made a post about it and then he came back. So hopefully he doesn't come back, but if he does, happy days. But he's getting too old in my opinion, guys. And yeah, like he was glad seeing him back, but then it was also like, yeah, he should have stayed retired, like not in a harsh way. So yeah, my jersey. Then so before I go into my next ones, like as I said, I will be ordering more jerseys, and the ones I will be ordering is a Buffalo Bills Josh Allen jersey because I like the jersey and Bills Mafia, and I had them to win the Super Bowl, but they're not gonna win it because they lost. But then the one I did order is Joe Burrow's Cincinnati Bengals jersey, last year's champion, last year finalists. Plus, I love the jersey, love the team. Joe Burrows and Jamar Chase, one of my favorite duo in the league. Plus, yeah, Joe Burrow's so swaggy, and yeah, that one. Then another team that were in the Super Bowl, not last year but the year before, was San Francisco 49ers, and I picked George Kittle's jersey. Yeah, I picked his jersey. Of course, I wanted to pick Jimmy Garoppolo, but I was like, he's a quarterback, he doesn't play now. And then I wanted to pick Brock Purdy, but then I don't know how to feel about him. Like, is it a good team around him, or is he actually that good? Because they had Trey Lance, they had Jimmy Garoppolo, and then now have Brock Purdy. They've all been playing well, so I don't know if the quarterback or actually the team being good. Like, maybe I'll be a good player for the 49ers. But who knows, like, because they didn't have a quarterback. Like, they got 3 quarterbacks injured, so they weren't playing with a quarterback for the last game against the Eagles, and then their attack just went, so they had to run the ball, so they lost their options. So who knows about Brock Purdy. That's my third one. And then I got a football jersey, which is Morocco Hakimi jersey. I fell in love with that team at the World Cup, and yeah, it will be my next football jersey I will get. And was there anything else about it? Hakimi's football jersey. But yeah, I want to I will spend more time in the football jersey, but I think I didn't mention this part. I want to get more like football jerseys, and I want to get all the World Cup ones. And yeah, I think there was a fifth one, guys, but I can't remember it right now, guys. It's top of my head. But yeah, when I want to make it like a monthly series where like I just show you the pack, like I'll unpack it. Like of course I'm gonna like not fully like pack it because there's my addresses on there. I'll unpack it and then I'll show you it and like review it and then like talk about it, why I got it more, like yeah, what I think about it, why I rate it, and what I want to get in the future, because yeah, there's a lot I want to get in the future. And then I'm gonna finish for the rest of my jerseys. So yeah, I hope you haven't clicked it off. But yeah, my next jersey is actually one of my, again, favourite ones. It's a Dynamo Riga ice hockey jersey. And yeah, they're used to playing a KHL, which is mostly a Russian league, but because of what's happening in Ukraine, no one wants to play in that league except the Russian teams, but like the Latvian team plays in the Latvian league, but yeah, we're too good. And then I think we want to play like ice hockey version of Champions League, so yeah, it's weird. And the player on the back is Michalis Redlis. Yeah, when I bought this jersey, there wasn't that many options from the shop, so I bought his name. I love the player, like he scored one of my favorite goals ever. But my favorite ever player was Marcel Hosse, but he's a red rod jersey and it's very hard to get. And because yeah, Dynamo Riga is kind of like not like that big of a team, so they're more like Xinx now, and you have to pay over like €100 for them, and I'm like, nah, I'm not that desperate for one. But yeah, this is my Dynamo Riga jersey. I love it. It's a very comfortable jersey. Like that's what I mean. Like there's a big logo here, sides on here, and yeah, lovely jersey. Very comfy. I watch it every time Latvia play ice hockey games, and yeah, it just brings me so much memories back. Like I've worn it to so many games, and yeah, oh yeah, like look at it. There's logos on the side. Like it's amazing. I want more ice hockey jerseys, guys. I'll do one more ice hockey jersey, but I just don't follow ice hockey. Like I want, like I don't want to just get the main ones, but I might have to like Alexander Ovechkin from Washington Capitals or Sidney Crosby or like stuff like that. But yeah, it's my American jersey. And the last thing I'm gonna show you are like accessories that I have for like the team. So for example, this hoodie, if you can't see, it's Valmiera FC hoodie. And you're like, who the hell are Valmiera FC? Well, they're a city I was born in, and their football team, their hoodie. Yeah, I wanted to buy the shirt, but you can't actually buy football shirts in Latvia, which is quite weird. Like, there's one shop you can buy them from, but not anymore. So, it's the hoodie. Lovely hoodie. I like it. So comfortable. And yeah, Valmiera FC is a good team. They will be actually playing Champions League qualification this year. So, I'm buzzed for it, guys. Like, we actually had one of the Latvian teams playing Europe Conference League this year against Fiorentina, Istanbul Besiktas, and a Scottish team. I can't remember which one right now. Aberdeen? No, I can't remember, guys. I will remember, but yeah, they beat Linfield to make it. But the funniest goals, guys, literally, Linfield had an attack, and they literally were, all they had to do is go to the corner flag, keep the ball, and the counter attack was 3 against 1, like 3 attackers, 1 defender, and the guy literally went for glory. He took the shot, missed it, like was one of the weakest shots ever. Like the Riga FC keeper grabbed it, he threw it. We literally went on a counter attack. We crossed the ball in. One of the worst crosses ever. I was in my chair like fuming at this, and somehow the ball ends up back of the net because one of the Linfield defenders makes a tackle, but he kicks the ball and it goes in back of the net. And I was just there like shocked, celebrating, because And then we won on penalties, but I was like, this was so undeserved. Like, Linfield was the better team. But then because one of their guys went for glory, no, they didn't make it. But yeah. So that's first. Then again, this is one of my purchases that from Primark. Like, shout out to Primark, actually. Like, I don't understand why they do so much stuff from it, but it's my New York Giants hoodie. Like, look at it. This Giants hoodie has got more New York Giants on it than the actual Giants shirts. Like, come on, explain me this. Like, make your jerseys more noticeable. Then, I've got a hoodie with quadrants on it. The reason I'm showing you this hoodie off, it's, if you watch YouTube and if you know who Arav is, he does F1 YouTube. I'm a massive F1 fan. I just don't have anything from collection except this thing. And you know who Lando Norris is? I'm sure you know. He plays video games as well, but he's an F1 driver. He drives for McLaren, and he has got a YouTube. I don't know what they call, like groups or like sidemen, but he's called Quadrant, and he dropped this merch. And like, I bought this hoodie because I just love the hoodie. It's so comfortable. And yeah, it's a nice hoodie, plus I like it. However, one of the reasons why I like it as well, because it's actually quite rare. Like, they went out, I bought it. I literally bought it at like 11 a.m. before my work, and I was working till 8 o'clock. And I was trying to look at other stuff to buy because I was like, maybe I'll buy a bucket hat, but then I was like, why would I wear one? But I was looking at it, and I looked at this again, and it wasn't available in my size. So it got sold out in like 10 hours. So now I'm so happy to have it. So I was hoping the purchase didn't go wrong. So yeah. Then, as I said, I'm a massive Formula 1 fan. But the only thing I've got from my Formula 1 merch is this hoodie, which is an AlphaTauri hoodie with, yeah. And the reason why I've got this one is because I actually like the style of it. Like, AlphaTauri, in my opinion, has got the best livery in Formula 1. Like, it just works so well together. I've not seen this year's because it's not been released, and not the last year's, but the years before. Like, that Formula 1 car was just so lovely. So yeah, one of my favourite liveries. Then my other thing is, as I said, I'm a Hull City fan. So I've got this nice warm hat, which is again quite nice, and some gloves which says Tigers on it. The reason I've got them was because when we got new owners, I went to a football game, and it was during winter and it was cold, and I didn't have a pair of gloves or like a proper hat. I literally was wearing a hoodie, so I was like, should I buy this? And I was like, yes, so I bought it. And then my last thing is a hoodie again, which is a Chicago Bulls hoodie, which is again quite nice. Just, it's a bull on top of it, but very comfy, and I could buy it from Primark. So yeah, if you like want hoodies or something like that, check Primark, because yeah. But yeah, shout out to everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Shout out to DH Gates. Well, check it out. Actually, like, they're not sponsoring it, but still, if they didn't do this website, it wouldn't be possible. So yeah, thank you to all of them, like, for making them kind of fake. And yeah, shout out to all of them. I hope you enjoy this video. Leave it a like, comment. Tell me which one is your favourite basketball jersey, or what basketball team do you like. Actually, you know what? Tell me who's going to win the NBA title, because I believe it's the Celtics now. I was going to say the Brooklyn Nets, but then Kyrie got traded. So tell me who's going to win the title, and tell me which one is your favourite jersey. What team do you support? Or like, tell me like a player. Actually, tell me a player who you like, but isn't a superstar whose jersey you would get. Like, and not from your team, because of course, like, you can have favourites, like for example, like, as I showed Bear Towns, because, and the reason behind it as well, or like, because I want to get a Jared Bowen West Ham jersey because he's an ex-Hull City player. Or in basketball terms, I want to get... I actually don't know basketball right now, top of my head. I'll be honest. Who was the guy? I actually have a guy on my mind. But yeah, I can't remember the guy right now. But yeah, tell me guys, like, comment like that. All my next ideas are like, hope you like it. And hopefully, yeah, vlogging videos will not be as long. And yeah, right now, I just wanted to make these. And the next videos will not be this long. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll actually, before I leave guys, I will show you my everything, like where the collection is. So if you look at it over here, I've got some jerseys here, and then just look at this pile over here, guys. This how many jerseys, like, this is actually like a massive pile, like, yeah, of all the things I have. So thank you for watching, and peace, and hopefully see you soon.